Hi, I'm Sara McMahon, and this is my show. From near to far, going to see it all. From downtown to out of town. From city park to national forest. From farmland to farm animals. I grew up here, so let's go. On Sara Town. We're here with Janice, our animal rescue friend, and we're here to learn a lot about animals. So Janice, who started Animal Rescue Friend?
Well, the woman's name is Jane Stonehill, and she started ARF about 22, 23 years ago.
Wow!
Yeah, she's a wonderful woman. She was concerned about animals who needed homes, who were maybe lost, or people who could no longer keep their dogs or cats, so she started ARF.
Yay! How many animals do you adopt each year?
Well, I think last year we adopted out 38 dogs and about the same number of cats.
Wow!
They're all dogs and cats who've needed homes, and we make sure they go to very loving families, forever families we call them.
Yay, that's so nice. What kind of other things do you do here besides adopt out animals?
Well, because there is no veterinarian on this hill full-time, we offer a monthly veterinarian service. We have a vet come up here, and he does shots, vaccinations, testing, well checks for our animals, dogs and cats. We also, every month, have a nail trim clinic for people to bring their dogs and cats in to have their nails trimmed. We call it mani-pedi for the pets.
Oh, my Chiba would not like that.
All of our dogs are not kept in cages here. They live with families who are foster families until they find their forever homes.
That's neat. Oh, yes. What's your busiest time of year?
That's a tough question. It kind of goes up and down. I suppose the summer and spring months might be a little busier.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. That's cool. How did you get involved with Animal Rescue Friend?
Well, it was probably about 12 years ago when we adopted our first dog from ARF, and then we adopted a second, and then we adopted a third. And when I retired and when my husband retired, we moved up here full-time because we were always part-time residents. And about a week after I moved up here, I signed up full-time with ARF, and I've been a full-time volunteer for over 6 years now.
Awesome! What do you love most about working here?
The animals. I madly in love with dogs, cats, especially dogs, me. I'm also a dog trainer, so this gives me an opportunity to work with all kinds of dogs, and we train them to make certain that they'll find a very good home and fit in really well.
That's cool. I like cats, but I like cats and dogs equally.
That's wonderful.
I don't have a favorite pet of mine because I thought it would hurt the other feelings if I had a favorite.
I agree with that. I totally agree.
Let's go visit the cattery in Cedar Catio. We're here with Mary Lou and little girl to visit the cattery. So, what got you interested in working at the cattery?
I've been working with ARF for about 9 years now, and we've had the cattery for all that time and before when Jane Stonehill started it. I really love working with the animals. They're always very appreciative of what we do for them.
How many cats do you work for right now?
We have 9 cats at the moment. Sometimes we get a lot more, especially if we get kittens. We have gone through quite a few kittens last year, and just recently we adopted out 4 cats. So we do pretty good.
All right. What do you love most about working with the cat?
The cats are always good because they have their own personalities and we get to know each one individually. Like Bobby loves to lay out in the catio.
Aww.
She's out here, he's out there. As far as Kitty, she just came into us. She's our most recent cat. And being our oldest cat as well, she's 17, but she's still very active and she's very personable. So she'd make a great lap cat for an individual.
That's awesome! Or any of these rescued by Robert Search and Rescue?
Normally we don't have that many cats that are being rescued out in the wild, but we do occasionally come across one. The other 2 weeks ago, we had a cat that was found near Red Kettle, and we brought that in. We were able to get it spayed and vetted, and then returned to the owner. So we do have great successes.
All right. Let's go see the cat. Oh, hello, honey. Who is this cat?
Probably not in the
Who is this cat? Who's this cat? The gray one.
Which one? Where?
The gray one.
Where is he?
Oh, what's the kitty's name?
Pepper.
That one?
That one's Pepper, I believe. Yes.
No, I thought that one was Tinkerbell.
No,
this is
she's getting Tinkerbell right here. Black and white, long-haired.
Oh, are they twins?
No.
Oh, Tinkerbell.
Because they look alike.
Come on, Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell knows where she wants to go. So.
Yeah, be careful, because sometimes she will.
And there's a Tinkerbell. Is that George on there? George is the only cat. George is the only cat that wouldn't let me hold him.
George? Oh, okay.
Is he a grumpy?
No, he's not.
Is this a male?
Yes, it's a male.
Yes.
No, he's a very sweet boy. We like George a lot.
There's a George who loves to be in the sun.
George looks very regal there.
Hi, honey. Are you cutie? Oh, look at George. He's tiny. Hello, tiny. Hello, tiny. Oh, looky. Oh. Lullaby in the night. Go to see little Layla. She's a... I'm here with animal caretaker, Patty and John. So Patty and John, what's this dog name?
Rhodey.
Oh, Rhodey. Hello, Rhodey. Where did you find Rhodey?
He was found in the road on 243, which is this big highway out in front of ours.
Oh, did somebody just drop him there?
Well, we don't really know what happened to him, but we're trying to take good care of him until we find him a good family.
That's nice. How long have you been an animal caretaker?
Well, we've had dogs of our own my whole life, but we've been working with ARF about 3 or 4 months, and we've had
Newbie.
we had
Ricky.
probably about 4 dogs, 2 puppies and 2 adult dogs.
Where are the puppies?
The puppies are all of the other dogs are adopted.
Are there any kittens?
We haven't had any kittens, but I know they have a lot of kittens that go through here and get adopted by families.
Wow! What made you decide to get involved with art?
Well, Janet had spoken at our Rotary Club, and she told us that she frequently needed more foster families than she had. And so when I heard that, because we have 2 dogs at home, and one of our dogs is a rescue dog, we wanted to help if we could.
Nice! Oh yeah, do you ever keep any of the dogs that you foster?
We haven't kept any of the ARF dogs, but we have a dog that we adopted at an Indio adoption event that was a rescue dog.
That's nice. What do you love most about working with the dogs and cats?
Well, I love that you get to know the dog. You know, they come to you and they're frightened and they can't tell us what's happened. They can't tell us their backstory. But after we get to know them for a few days, we get to know the dog. And everyone we've had has been a wonderful animal, and we just got to know them better.
That's nice. Oh no, look. Oh, you little sugar. We're here with the 2017 solar eclipse in America. About to see something really cool, but before you see the solar eclipse, put your safety glasses on. (10:22 a.m. and it'll last till about 11:05. We will see 69% of it. There are 2 to 5 solar eclipses every year. That was a big American solar eclipse. Thanks to my brother for taking some of the pictures, and thank you for watching. I'm here with Robert, who's in charge of search and rescue, and the veterinarian assistant. So Robert, how did you get involved in this?
Well, when I retired, I had a little extra time on my hands, and my wife is the director of Animal Rescue Friends here in Idyllwild. And so naturally I either volunteered or I got volunteered, and I have a lot of fun with it. I really enjoy it, but it's getting involved is just something I wanted to do.
What kind of veterinary care do you do for the animals?
Well, here on the mountain we don't have a regular veterinarian to take care of our domestic dogs and cats. And so once a month, we bring Dr. Michael up from down the hill, and we have a wellness clinic right here in this room. And wellness clinic is vaccinations and making sure that the dog and cat are doing okay.
That's nice. And What's the strangest animal that you got a call that's been found?
I have to say the strangest animal we ever had to deal with was someone left a pig in our yard.
A pig? Oink oink.
And that's what he did. So
Hey,
all we deal with here are dogs and cats and the occasional rabbit on Wellness Day. But pigs are a surprise to us. So we had to deal with that with the help of the person who dropped it off. And he did just fine.
That's funny. A pig. You do the actual bathing and neutering right here in the clinic.
No, not in this clinic. We don't have a surgical suite. The surgery room down, it's a couple miles away from us. And our same doctor does those operations, but not here. Here at ARF is just a wellness clinic.
That's nice. Have you ever found someone's lost dog or cat from the rescue center?
Yes, a lot of times here on the mountain, people will come up to visit. Idyllwild's kind of a town where people visit. And what will happen is they'll bring their dog or cat with them, and they're not familiar with the home they're staying in here. So sometimes when a dog runs away, it doesn't know where it is anymore. And so we have to come and find that dog, and we have to do it quickly. Up here, when a dog or cat runs away, we have to move pretty fast because we're in the mountains and there are other animals up here that are not domesticated. There are other animals up here that are wild, and they're not all very nice. And so a lot of times the animals that run away from people are in danger. And so we have to move fast to hunt them down and get them back to their owners or bring them here where they're safe as well.
That's nice.
That's what we do in search and rescue.
What other animal do they have that can be dangerous to pet?
We have mountain lions up here. And mountain lions normally will be interested in deer. But if they get an opportunity, they'll take a domestic dog or cat. The coyotes are the busiest up here, but we also have bobcats. We now have resident bear, and those animals don't normally go after small pets. But if the circumstances are right, they will take an animal and eat it.
That's scary.
It is, and we don't want that to happen. So time is of the essence. We go after them and get them back home.
Yeah. What kind of technique do you use to find animals?
The first thing that we do is find out how the animal got away. Was it scared away, or was it just got out to go out and have a good time in a new town? And we find out from where that animal left. Then we can find the animal's tracks. And if everything goes well, we will start tracking that animal through the forest, whatever direction it went, and find out where it went and stay on that track until we catch up with the animal, make friends with them, and bring them home.
All right. Do you have any special training?
I took several classes to learn how to track and how to work with domestic animals. My background is I'm retired from the fire department, and so we have a lot of search and rescue techniques that I brought with me into retirement, and a lot of those apply to when we go after dogs and cats in the wild.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
What do you love most about your job?
Well, the first thing, of course, is the animals. But I think what I like most is returning an animal that's run away or gotten lost, returning it and seeing the gratitude and the look on the people's faces, because they're dog and cat moms and dads, and they want their children back. And it's nice that we can get them back and get them reunited.
Yeah. Thank you, Robert.
You're welcome, dear. I appreciate you being here. I'm
You know what I love most about my job?
What?
Helping kids be kids.
That's awesome, and that's important.
Max, we're going to do the pledge pose. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Close your mouth all the way. All the way. Good dog. That's how we get the shot.
We're here with Idyllwild dog Mayor Max and owner Phyllis. So what is it like being a dog mayor?
Well, he loves being the mayor, and he loves visiting with people, and he comes out to meet people every day along with his deputy mayors that are behind you there. And it would be good for us to give the mayor a little treat. He works for treats, that's his pay. And but he loves to meet people, and he loves to come out in the public. And he does a lot of fundraising events and business grand openings, and he goes to schools and deputizes children in his charter.
That's awesome!
It is, thank you.
So Max, what is it like being a dog mayor? What are your dog mayor responsibilities? Maybe we should ask a human.
Okay, his responsibilities are to come out and meet the public every day and to help raise money for important causes, including animal rescue. And we support all the animal rescue groups, including Idyllwild Animal Rescue Friends, the most. And the mayor is concurring, that's why he's barking. And we also we do house calls for people. If we get a call from a mom and there's a reason or to come by and see the kids, and we're going to give the mayor a hat break. There we go. This is the mayor in his normal outfit. He wears a tie to work every day, and you know, he's let's see. Oh, good dog. Yeah.
What is Max's favorite part of the job?
He likes coming out and meeting people. That's what he likes to do the most. Yeah, he likes that, and that's what he does. And anything that he's doing, that is what he's doing. So, but he comes out in the public every day, and you know, he gets to meet a lot of people.
What's his favorite brand of doggy treat?
He likes them all. He doesn't have any favorites. He's a true politician that way.
What made you choose to get a dog?
It was actually a decision by Idyllwild Animal Rescue Friends. We don't have human politicians in Idyllwild because we're an unincorporated town, and we feel that's a good thing. But we thought it would be great to do a fundraiser to help raise money for animal rescue. So they came up with the idea to have a voted election. You had to be a local resident. You could run your dog or your cat to be the first mayor of Idyllwild, but you had to pay $1 a vote, and you were encouraged to buy the election and get as many votes as possible.
Yeah!
No, he was the most dedicated person in the community regarding helping animals.
What's your favorite toy?
Okay, his favorite toy, bar none, is the tennis ball. He will retrieve forever for a tennis ball. I've never been able to get him to stop. I always end before he does, and he'll go for hours. It doesn't matter how long. He has infinite energy to chase a tennis ball.
How many years has Max been elected?
Okay, this is Mayor Max II. He's been the mayor for 4 years. On the third year, it was decided he was mayor for life. And prior to that, his uncle was the first mayor of Idyllwild.
Uncle,
and his
wow.
uncle, and there's a picture of his uncle right there.
Yeah,
and he was really old when we ran him, and he got a 2-year term in office, but he died right at the end of the first year. So Max finished his term, and then he got the next election, and then he was made mayor for life.
Is this a young dog or an old dog?
He's 4 years old now.
Oh, that's pretty young.
Yeah, he took office when he was 11 weeks old. And his deputy mayors helped him back there when they were 8 weeks old.
That's our interview with the mayor of Idyllwild. Thank you, Matt.
Well, thank you. He says he loves you very much and appreciates all the work that you do.
Aww. I love you too, Matt. Now let's go meet the deputies.
Deputies, just a minute, deputies. Just a minute, Mitzi. Here we go. Mitzi gets real frisky. This is Deputy Mayor Mitzi. She's known as the First Lady of Idyllwild. And Mitzi and Mikey are brother and sister. She's also known as the Secretary and Treasurer for the Office of the Mayor, which means she controls our $6 a month budget for doggy treats. And then Mikey is head of security for the mayor. He has a cute little security vest. He's head of law enforcement.
A girl with a tie.
Yeah, she wears a tie. She's a modern woman. It's her business outfit, and Mikey has a security vest, and then he wears a tie as well. And they're all coordinated, you know.
There's that night dog. There's a Deputy Mayor Mikey.
Mikey's, because he's head of security, what that means is he's very good at barking at other dogs. And then Mikey's also really good at finding SQUIRRELS's. I can't say that word, and I also can't say LOOK, because that means that there's a SQUIRREL around, and then he'll look. Oh yeah, don't say it. Yeah. Mikey, squirrel. Now for the next half hour, you're gonna be looking for the squirrel. Where is it? Where's the squirrel? This is Deputy Mayor Mitzi. Her full name is Mitzi Marie Mueller the First. That means she really likes you.
Yeah. Hi, baby. This is Deputy Mayor Mitzi.
Good. Very cute. And she also was born with a little colic on her head that's kind of shaped like a mohawk.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You can try to get.
It doesn't go
That's
down.
right. So, and then when it's humid, it keeps going all the way down her back. It's funny. And she's shaking your hand.
Shake my hand. Oh no, shake my hand.
She doesn't
Missy,
really
shake
do
my
it on
hand.
command, but when there you go. Do that foot. She likes that foot better. There you go.
Is she left hand, left paw?
Yeah, she's left pawed.
Thank you very much. Bye. Oh, you're so cute. Thank you, animal rescue friend. Here's our animal rescue wall. If you want to adopt a pet, adopt one today or maybe for Christmas or Easter or your birthday. Be sure to get them spayed and neutered. And kids, enjoy your childhood. Bye.